Greetings from Francis Ford Coppola Winery. My name's Tim Bodell, the chef here. We're going to be making a grilled New York steak with grilled summer squash and chimichurri. Andrea is one of our incredible winemakers here on property. And what do you have in mind, maybe to pair up with this steak?
We're going to be pairing Cabernet with your steak.
Oh, so, fantastic.
Yeah, with the diamond Cabernet. So.
Delicious. That's going to be a beautiful pairing. So we are going to season up our beautiful New York steaks here. We want to season them on all four sides. And what I mean by that is obviously the top and the bottom, but also the sides of the steaks need seasoning as well. The fat cap, which is this area right here. Now for the last side, add a little salt and pepper here. So steaks and proteins love caramelization. You want to hear that sizzle as soon as your steaks hit the grill.
Today we're going to pair your beautiful steaks with our diamond Cabernet. Steak and Cabernet, I think, is a very traditional
can't go wrong.
Pairing. And this Cabernet is very easy to drink. You don't even have to have it along with steak. Where some Cabernets are so overpowering that you have to have something to eat with them.
Thank you.
But this diamond Cabernet has some really amazing flavors and aromas of cherries, vanilla, and then as we taste it, really nice warmth while still being bright and cheery, and there's even almost some strawberries in there. So it's a really nice kind of counterbalance to the richness of the steak.
Good call.
I look forward to tasting this with the steak.
Absolutely.
So,
cheers. So I think the perfect accompaniment to this beautiful grilled New York steak is going to be a sauce called chimichurri. Now chimichurri is basically an herb oil. So what we're going to be doing is mixing some of this family Coppola extra virgin olive oil with some fresh chopped garlic and some herbs from our culinary garden. We have some fresh oregano here and some fresh Italian parsley. We'll do a great job with all these fresh herbs. So we have a beautiful pile here of fresh oregano and fresh Italian parsley. And we're just going to give that a nice little chop. So we don't have to chop this too fine, but we do want to chop it up a little bit. We're going to add that to our bowl here. And now we're going to chop this garlic. And this is basically the entire sauce. Once you get your herbs chopped and your garlic chopped, then it's a matter of just adding olive oil and seasoning it. You want to mince that pretty fine so you don't get a big bite of garlic. But that's good, right about there. Now we're going to add that to our bowl, and we're going to add enough olive oil just to kind of wet all these ingredients real nicely. And I like a little bit of chili flake in my chimichurri. Just like that. And a little bit of salt. I like to finish it with just a splash of red wine vinegar, and that just brightens up the whole dish because it can be fairly rich with all that olive oil in there.
Hey Tim, how do you know when those are ready?
Oh, that's a great question, Andrea. Thank you. When you pick up a raw steak or you pick up a raw piece of chicken, it's pretty soft. And you know what a well-done steak feels like, right? It's pretty firm. So a lot of people use their hands to demonstrate this technique. So this would be a raw piece of meat where it's sort of squishy. And then a well-done piece of meat would be nice and firm like this. And then right in the middle, you'd have medium where you can tell that it gives a little bit.
I like it. That way I'm not cutting into it while it's grilling.
No,
like
no, you definitely don't want to do that.
Right?
No, definitely don't want to do that. So we're going to rest those steaks. And the last component of this dish is going to be some grilled summer squash. And all we're going to do is cut the ends off, and then we're going to cut it in half lengthwise. We're going to hit it with a little bit of olive oil, and then season it with salt and pepper before placing it on our grill. And then we're just going to get a nice char on those and gently cook them. No reason to cook them too much, but you want to have them get a little bit tender. Our steaks are rested, our chimichurri's made, and our zucchini is just perfectly grilled, ready to go onto the plate, just like that. And now that our steaks are properly rested, we can go ahead and slice the steaks. We're going to lay that just right on top of that squash like that. And then let's garnish it with our chimichurri.
This steak looks amazing with the zucchini. It's one of my favorite vegetables for sure. And all those fresh herbs, they look amazing and smell amazing.
Yes.
I can't wait to pair it with this Cabernet. I really think the dried herb notes, the cherry, the strawberry, all of those fruit flavors that are kind of coming out of the wine is going to pair super nicely with this plate. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your food.
Thank you.
And
cheers.
let's drink
All right.
and eat.
That sounds great.